All right, good morning. Can you hear me?
Good morning. I
Ah,
was on mute, sorry.
okay. Thank you for coming. Get everything set up here. All right, people are just coming in. Let me have a look here. A little light on attendance. The weather is nice and sunny and cool, which is how we like it.
Sunny, yes. It was
Sunny.
foggy earlier here this morning too, Shelley, but the fog is lifted and it's blue skies.
Well, that means there's hope because it's not sunny here.
Mm.
Foggy.
The fog is lifted.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. People are here. Let me get everything going here.
I like that picture. That's cute.
That's a great one. So that's today's Facebook post or whatever social media uses those square blocks. And remember what we've learned about pet photos. You can't go wrong. No one's ever complained about posting a pet. So either repost this, cut and paste it from here, and get it out there. Okay, welcome. December 20, let's talk real estate. What I want to say today is I think it's a good time to take this time to contemplate your real estate career. I was trying to think about what to say because no matter what I say about the next 2 weeks getting out there and really paying a lot of attention to your business, maybe it's not really the time to do that. Maybe this is the time to just to be more thoughtful and focus on other things. So as you're sitting there in deep thought, over eggnog, think about the reasons that you entered this industry and what your expectations were at that time. Now, that's a deep thought compared to what your expectations are today. I think it's a great idea to write these things down. What did I want? What am I doing? What do I think of this career? And if you've been around a while, you'll probably realize your expectations have changed over time. You may look back over some painful learning experiences. And if you have a healthy attitude, you'll embrace those events for having made you a better agent. But my hope is that the vast majority of agents still feel very enthusiastic about their careers and are looking forward to a new year. So think about the past mistakes and the great opportunities that are in front of you, knowing now what you didn't know then, which is a song lyric from something I always loved, Bob Seger. And yeah, you're so much smarter now. It's a great time to take a look at it from that perspective. So set some new goals, get out of your comfort zone. The market is poised to be strong in 2024, and that's what we're going to talk about today. All you have to do is stay organized, try new things, and treat your business like a business. Well, let's see what we have. We've got some listings. And 32 listings right at Christmas time. Okay. Well, let's find out about them and let's see what's new and let's see what's closed. Kuhn, what's happening with Portland?
Portland's staying on track. We had two big closings by Grant Baker last Friday,
I
both on the
noticed.
same day. Yeah. Worked with both buyer and seller. New listings. Let's see. We have a new listing by me. I have a new listing in Milwaukee, Oregon. 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,350 square feet. A great home for a first-time home buyer. Investment property, great location. So yeah, if you have any buyers or if you're interested in seeing it, let me know and I can get you some information.
Nice.
We had
You doing an open house?
Yeah, we had 2 open houses last weekend. We had one on Saturday and one on Sunday. We had 21 parties come in on Saturday and 12 parties come in on Sunday.
Wow, that's great.
So
Yes.
Very nice.
buyers are still out there. So definitely find them and make sure you're doing a good job representing them because it's important now. You got to show them, your worth as a buyer's agent.
Nice. Is this it? Just so I know.
Yes, this is it.
Okay. So it's got the older oak floors, solid oak floors. Am I right?
Yes, okay. Yes. It was remodeled in 2017.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a really cute little Milwaukee neighborhood too.
Yep, good location, close to downtown Milwaukee, Sellwood, Reed College. So definitely help me find a buyer.
Nice. Okay, that's a nice listing. Okay. How are things in Longview?
Things in Longview are moving right along. Steve got several into escrow this weekend, which is pretty awesome. So we have 3 of his in escrow. Jennifer is gonna have the leaning lady, we like to call it.
Leaning lady's coming on this week. I'm touching base with them today. She'll probably be $295-ish.
I would price it to sell fast.
Yeah, I think I already suggested a lower amount, but I think I shortchanged him a bit, so I had to reassess that. But yeah, I think that'll be a decent quick sale price point.
Good.
Yeah, or do you mean sell fast before they figure out that she leans?
Or something else happens.
Oh, it'll come up somewhere. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, good. Good. Who has Nevada in Longview?
That's Steve's as well.
That's Steve's as well. That looks heavily remodeled. Looks like
it's missing a garage. I think maybe that kind of has kept people from buying it, but the owners are willing to build a garage.
Wow.
What's the price? I couldn't see that.
4.
Yeah, 4 something. I don't remember.
The price is $490.
It's, gosh, I don't remember. What, 4 or 5 bedrooms? I don't know. A lot of bedrooms.
It's 490, 5 bedroom, 2 bath on little short of an acre. From the foundation up, it's been completely rebuilt because it burned down to the foundation.
Oh,
Oh,
wow. Okay.
did the garage go as well in the fire?
Yes and no. The fire truck kind of knocked it down when it was putting out the fire.
Bummer.
Well, if there's a perk, it got updated.
Yes. And it has a builder's warranty on it too.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yes.
It's a nice looking house.
Yeah, they're motivated. I won't tell you what they'll take for it, but they're motivated.
Okay. Okay. And I heard they'll build a garage. How would that work? You just ask for it, pay for it?
They'll pay for it. The garage right now will be about $27,000 to put onto it.
Hmm.
But right now at the price it's at, it's priced for that.
Okay. Okay.
They just don't want to put it on and have it sit there for another few months.
Ah, all right. Good. Good. Nice house. Nice house. How are things in Vancouver?
Pretty good. I wanted to say, I have a buyer in Longview for all you Longview people. It's going to be around 250. So it's a single lady, and so she can't afford much. So if you have anything coming up, she's just starting her search, and I'll need help with that if you guys have anything coming soon. And as far as listings, two of our listings have gone off market until spring. These people did not have to sell their house, so that's their motivation. So that's why they're not on the market now. One is really wanting to sell, and going to be getting photos tomorrow. I believe tomorrow's the 21st, right? Tomorrow. And I'm dropping the price from $465 to $419. So we should get some activity right away on that one. It's a fairly new house. She bought it brand new. She didn't take good care of it. So it's kind of a cosmetic fixer. So, but it's in a good central location in Vancouver. So $419 is a pretty good price actually for what it is. I'm pleased that she emailed me back and said, "Oh, let's just list it. Let's just keep it there and see." And I said, "Did you look at the comps I sent you?" And she said, "No, not yet." I said, "I really need you to look at those because you're way overpriced, and you're not going to get any, sale. I know you need to sell this." And so she said, "After looking at your comps and reading your email, I want to reduce it to $419, which is good." I wanted $399 because I really wanted to get some excitement, but we'll do it her way because she's the boss. Okay. And that's it. Yep. That's it for now. A lot of stuff coming in January though. So getting ready for that.
Nice.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Here is a starter home at $79,900 in Kelso. So we do have all the price ranges covered.
That's right.
She wants to be in Longview.
Oh, okay.
By her mom, who is a close friend of mine. So.
Oh, good. Okay. Mario, how are things in Idaho? Hey, you're muted. If you're there, he may have stepped away.
Well, let's take a look. Oh, is Shelly? Oh, is Shelly here?
She's there.
She says it's super foggy here. Let me see what we have.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you. What's happening?
Sorry about that. I was trying to. We have 8 listings right now. 2 with Augie. He had sold 2, and Jeff has 4, and I believe he got an offer the other day. So that's
finally good.
I think it's pending. Lee has 1, Sean has 1, I have 1, and I have the buyer looking to buy that one. They still haven't decided. They're doing their due diligence. And I may have a new listing coming up in the next week or two as well.
Wow, good job.
Here's a beautiful house, 847 West Mountain Ash Loop in Nampa.
Yeah, they have some beautiful listings right now. And there's a historic home there in downtown Caldwell still available.
All right. So there's an example of Nampa. All right, good work. Very good work. 32 homes. All overpriced. Get them out of here. You got
That's true. We got
2 weeks to clear the board. It's a clearance sale.
Yeah, there you go. That's a way to look at it. It's a sell.
Yep. Sorry, the boss said they gotta go. All right. Let's go back to our blog. Here we go. Announcements. Same thing. We're planning to go to Vegas. It's at the Fontainebleau, and I understand we missed Cher, that she actually opened the hotel.
Cher walked through the lobby singing and shaking hands.
All right.
Why didn't Century 21 get that all connected?
Didn't we have a Cher? No, it was Tina Turner impersonator.
We had a Tina Turner impersonator. Yes, we did.
We got that. I'm sure there's Cher impersonators in Vegas too.
Oh, this was the
no
real
shortage.
deal. This was the real deal.
All right. So think about that. And Lunch and Learns property tours. Anything scheduled? I know it's the end of the year. You're probably looking to fill in the schedule for next year.
Yeah, Oregon, we have a kind of a New Year's motivation luncheon get together on the 11th of January. We're inviting all Oregon agents to stop by the office noon on that Thursday. Bring a dish, desserts. We'll have food as well, but if you have any leftover holiday treats, you can bring them then. But Ticor Title will be here as well, and they'll do a quick presentation. But we're here to get motivated for the new year and get our business going.
Okay. Vancouver had some events. You had some training events. How did those go?
Oh, we had Monday, we had a class. I had one person show up in office and the rest were Zoom, but there was a pretty good turnout for people who could make it. I know it's a hard time of year, but I did record it. So I sent that out to the people that could not make it. But it was
good.
Basically just reading and talking about what the laws are changing to. And there'll be more on that. There's more coming.
Okay.
Nice.
Good. Okay, how's the market? Let's start with our new slogan. Most agents know what's happening. Good agents understand what's happening, and great agents can explain what's happening. So let's learn how to explain what's happening. You should be very excited about the news. It is now officially 7 weeks in a row that the interest rates have dropped, and we are now down in the sixes. For the 30-year fixed mortgage, 6.95. And I've been saying for a long time, if we could just get back down into the sixes, and now if we could just get the holidays past us, it's going to be a different situation.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're in it. We're on track. So this is very good news, very good things to tell your sphere of influence. You should be reaching out to everybody to let them know that the market conditions are favorable and are expected to continue. And some other news, all of this goes with the consumer price index inflation rate of 3.14. And the Fed has made some announcements, and I think Kuhn will tell us a quick summary of what the Fed has said they're going to do, because they want inflation at 2, but they're happy with the 3. And it would be at 2 were it not for rents being so high and maybe maybe gasoline. So there's a lot behind this. Is it a buyer or seller's market? I think it's we're months of inventory, 3 months. We're pushing 3 months of inventory. So we're heading into a balanced market all around, but each region will change. I've been posting the affordability index, if you haven't seen that. And this is for the Portland Metro, but I think it's representative of the Northwest. The affordability index is the median family income, being able to buy the median priced home. How much can they afford based on those two things? And today they can only buy 84% of that median priced home. And that's a record low for the last 24 years. And looking at all of those years, it does tend to fluctuate a little more than it has been right now. But it was back at 100 in March of 22. But all of 23, it's been less than 100. And, you know, the idea is that it should be 100. There's something equitable about that. This hardworking family should be able to afford the average or the median house. Kuhn, what does the economist have to say about interest rates?
Let's see. For the first time since August, interest rates for a 30-year fixed mortgage have dropped below 7%, hitting 6.95 this week. This brings the monthly mortgage payment for a home priced at $400,000 to $2,118. This is down from a recent high this autumn of 7.79% and yields monthly savings of $183 and $2,196 annually for the same $400,000 house. The Fed indicated yesterday that they will hold the Fed funds rate steady for now and cut rates 3 times in 2024. This is all welcome news for potential home buyers and sellers, as mortgage interest rates will decrease. NAR forecasts that mortgage interest rates will average 6.3 in 2024. It's good news. While the lock-in effect of higher mortgage rates has stalled the real estate market in 2023, the momentum is moving in the right direction for stronger sales activity in 2024. Will it be a traditional spring real estate market, or will it start to heat up in the winter months as rates decline? Let's also hope the lower mortgage interest rates translate into stronger home builder activity, as inventory will be needed as buyers move from the sidelines. For serious buyers, the time is now to get your financial house in order, find a realtor, and start your research. Maybe it won't be a new home for the holidays, but Valentine's Day is right around the corner.
Okay. Well, a lot of good stuff there. I don't think the Fed usually says what they're going to do, but I think they're trying to reassure the public that they're going to stay in the 6s, even though they haven't lowered them right now. But to announce that they're going to lower them 3 times, I think they're trying to send a message for everybody to calm down. And NAR is forecasting that they will average 6.3 throughout the entire 2024. That's all good news.
For sure.
So, and that's things to say to those people. Shauna seems to get these people who think on a certain day it's going to go to a certain amount and all of that. And so we have something to counter that. Oh, no, they're going to go back to 4. They're going to go back to 3. And, well, our authority says they're going to average 6.3 throughout the year. That's good information.
Really is.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so some positive news. All right, how's the market? Kuhn, how's the market in Portland?
We are seeing decreasing home prices as interest rates are slowly starting to drop. Portland is currently a balanced market due to longer market times. Average days on the market is up to 55 days with 3.5 months of inventory. Median home prices have decreased 3.1% over last year from $550,000 to $533,000. Interest rates are currently 6.95%, are expected to go down slightly over time. This is a great time to list while it's still favorable to sellers, and buyers also benefit from dropping prices.
Right. At Shauna, how's Clark County?
Well, we are seeing stable home prices as interest rates are slowly starting to drop. Southwest Washington continues to be a seller's market due to a shortage of available housing. The average days on market is up 52 days from 41, with 2.8 months worth of inventory. Median home prices have held steady over last year at $525,000. Interest rates are currently 6.95% and are expected to go down slightly over time. This is a great time to list while it's still favorable to sellers and buyers. Get out there while the rates are low.
That's right. That's right. Okay, let's see. Okay, Cowlitz County. Okay, I looked at this last night and I didn't change it. So, Cheryl, where it says the prices have decreased, don't read that sentence. So tell me how's the market in Cowlitz County?
Well, I don't really think we're seeing an increase in home prices as interest rates are slowly starting to drop. Cowlitz County is currently a balanced market due to longer market times and increased prices. I don't know. I think maybe a house sold for a lot and skewed the stats, but I don't really see the prices are going up. Average days on the market is up to 42 days from 30 days. Medium home prices have increased 12.4% in 2023 over 2022, I guess.
Yep.
From 355 to 399. Interest rates are currently 6.95% are expected to go down over time. It's a great time to list. And buyers are also benefiting from dropping interest rates.
That's right. Yes, it is a rolling average. That's why it doesn't seem to, it's catching up. It's not telling you, it's not what you just saw as far as price drops.
Yeah.
All right, Mario, how is Canyon County?
Well, here in Canyon County and Ada County, Caldwell, Idaho, we're seeing an increase in home prices as interest rates are slowly starting to drop. Canyon County is currently a buyer's market due to longer market times and increased prices. Average days on the market is up to 47 days from 36 days, and the median home prices have increased 6.8% over the last year. The median home and sold price in the metro area is approximately $375,000. Interest rates are currently at 6.95% and are expected to go down over time. This is a great time to list while it's still favorable to sellers, and buyers also benefit from dropping interest rates.
All right. Excellent. Excellent. All right, the market's looking good and it's forecasted to look better.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so training and best practices. All right, so I finally went through the social media playbook, which is right here. It's a PDF, and I think everybody should have a look at it. Like I said, corporate invested quite a bit of resources into creating this book. Here's my takeaway from this pamphlet here. It's 54 pages long, and 42 pages are devoted to video. How to take videos and then what to do with them, how to edit them, how to do various things with them. And not just YouTube, but everywhere. And then they talk about how to write things concisely, which I love what they say. Go ahead and write it. Write down what you want to say, and then cut it in half, and then maybe cut it in half again, and you've got what you need.
That's good advice.
Yeah, it's very good advice.
Definitely.
hashtags, geotags. They talk a little bit about that. Talk a little bit about where to post right now, and some ideas about how often to post right now on those things. But boy, the emphasis is on videos. You get videos out there. And I was thinking about that, and I thought, really, that's the business today, is the video. You know, I remember trying to get, some realtors refused to put their portrait on a card. They said it's nobody's business what I look like. And now the trend is videos.
They don't have to be long videos either. Most of the stuff that they talk about is little couple-second videos that you put together.
Exactly. They want to be short. The other thing I realized is you don't have to be in the video. You could go out to the what's that?
I said, thank God.
Right. Yeah, that's not necessary. Let's say if your campaign is that you're going to highlight neighborhoods, you can go to the waterfront in Vancouver and take a 1.5-minute video and narrate it and never be in the shot. There's nothing wrong with that. So I encourage everybody to look through this book and just get started with the videos. You have the camera probably in your hand right now. And it's an amazingly high quality camera. It's shocking if somebody like me who's seen these digital cameras through the years, you have the last word in cameras. I don't care if your phone's 5 years old. You've got the last word in cameras.
And the editing capabilities and
editing capabilities. There's editing capability built right into YouTube. You can start with that. You can post it to YouTube first and get it edited, and then use it from there. And that's pretty simple. I mean, it takes a few minutes, but not a lot. It's not a program to learn. It's just a little feature. So that's what it is on that. And to go along with that, I do know somebody rather well who has taken this to heart. So let's see what he has to say.
Today we're going to be discussing why Oregon City is the perfect city to move to in 2024, especially for remote workers, so stay tuned. I've lived here for 20 years off and on. I keep getting pulled back into it, and the reason why is because it's so close to Portland, but it's far enough away that it still feels like a small town. Hey, my name's Joshua Baird. I'm a realtor here at Portland, Oregon. It's Century 21 North Star, and this is Strong Foundations. Now, if you know anybody that can benefit from this video, make sure that you share it with them, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if you have any questions. So let's get started. One thing that is really amazing about Oregon City is just the variety. We have so many different types of housing out here. We've got everything from waterfront boat houses to historical homes to brand new construction. So whatever you're looking for, there's definitely something for you here. Now, I'll be honest, Portland is a little bit less expensive than Oregon City, at least in most parts of town. Northeast Portland's the only area that's really coming close to being the same average sales price as Oregon City. Oregon City's sitting at about $632,000 on average for a home sale. Now, keeping in mind that just across the river in West Linn, it's over $1 million. So Oregon City is still very affordable. I'm pretty sure that everywhere in Oregon City has high-speed internet, but the best thing that you can do is check with your internet provider and make sure that it is in fact available at the house that you're looking to buy, because they don't have the infrastructure set up everywhere yet. In fact, there's some areas of Oregon City where the cell signal will drop. It does happen occasionally, but only in a couple of spots. The downtown Oregon City life is really starting to pick up. We've always had a lot of things happening down there, but since we have had the new food carts pop up on 14th, things have just gone from great to greater, because I love food carts. It's one of my favorite things in the world. And honestly, they have one of my favorite restaurants down there. I'm not going to.
Okay, so it gets into great detail. So what I would say about this video is it could certainly be edited down to a minute.
Which one? But it's really good, seriously.
But I think what he's made is a legacy video for YouTube to just sit there. And when people have an interest in Oregon City, they'll find it. And if he makes it, he should make the video. And I think he has, with the idea that it's going to last for years.
At least through 2024.
At least, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying, I loved it. I loved it. I put my heart up on there because that was a really good video. He's so good at that.
Yeah. And he
Super
just
good.
uses his phone as far as I know. So it's a simple
I was just listening to a podcast where it's a guy that's making millions off of these social media videos and stuff. And he said the best thing, he's not a realtor, but he said the best thing that realtors can do is make videos about their city because you'll get people from all over looking at it.
Yeah, we have like a person who was teaching us about that and offering a service a couple weeks ago about that, I think, too. So, and that's what they were saying. That's what their company would do for you. If you want to pay them thousands of dollars, they'll do it for you.
Right.
But why not do it yourself for free?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just schedule it in.
Yeah.
Free is a very good price.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody can do what he did. And you don't have to, he did some editing. He's on camera. If you want to just get started and play with it, just walk around to a neighborhood and do that. And you can do it. You don't have to edit it. If you kind of plan out what you're going to say, you can do it in one take and get it out there. All right. And if anybody needs some help with that, talk to your manager. You can certainly give me a call if you want to. I know how to set up a YouTube account, and I know how to do this. I'd be happy to talk to you about it as well. All right. Cheryl, I did get your email this morning, but I didn't have time to act on any of that. So let's go ahead with what we have. And I know Cheryl and Shauna, you had talked about presenting these. What would you like to do?
Sure. I'll go ahead and do the starting at zero, and Cheryl can do whatever she wants after that. How about that?
Sounds good.
I've heard this concept before, starting at zero.
Yeah. I always feel like it is what keeps me motivated. Always thinking I need to start at zero every day. Like even when things are good and there's a lot in the pipeline, if you sit around and get complacent, then you're not going to reach the potential that you could. So we're always trying to learn to start at zero. You have no this sounds really negative, but it's just a mindset that people could have. You have no escrow, you have no listings, you have no cash in the bank, and you're at zero at that point, right? We all find ourselves there. Maybe you are new to the business or just happen to find yourself with nothing going on. And in this business, no matter how good you are, it doesn't matter. It always happens. It's the nature of this business. But trying to keep on top of stuff and just think of it this way. There are a couple of ways that you can not start at zero. And that is, first one is just hanging on to failures. Like if you didn't get that listing that you wanted, or that buyer decided to go with somebody else, forget about it, move on to the next thing. Not starting over each day. You're stuck on your failures. When you have when a bad day turns into bad days, when a bad day turns into many. The second way is to start is to not start at zero is by celebrating victory too long. And we've all seen that too. That's a big mistake, you know. I've noticed over the years and working both in admin and as an agent that, you see somebody who has a couple good closings and then you don't see them for about 2 or 3 weeks and, they're having a good time. Everybody deserves time off, but that should be something that is planned at the beginning of the year with your vacations. And it's something that I'm getting better at every year. I'm trying to plan that ahead of time so that I don't, just do it whenever, when there's a breaking point.
Yeah. I think the biggest mistake that realtors make is not prospecting when you're really busy. And that's why that happens. It's because you get busy doing, the things, you got a couple of deals going. And so you can put off prospecting. And then when it's all over, you had your closings. Now you don't have any business.
Now you're at zero.
Yeah.
So they call that the back nine syndrome, thinking about the great shots and not focusing on the next 9 holes. I don't know. And I don't know if we have any golfers here today. I know our famous golfer, Shauna, she's not here. She's out showing houses today. So good luck to her on that. Here are some ways to get going. So on the positive, clean up your office. John and I talked about cleaning up last Friday on the video. Clean out all the junk. I don't know about you guys, but I feel better when I wake up in the morning and it's already clean. I hate waking up to a messy house. So or a messy office. Either way, I mean, it sets your mindset. So clean up all the old leads that are just taking up space on your computer too. I don't know if any of us really have a problem with that. And this next one, the people here in this office know that we're not hanging out with people that are stuck in the past. I think that we're pretty lucky in this office. We have a lot of really positive people. I've been in other offices where there are a lot of people that are stuck in the past. And I don't know, John, remember when we got computers and people had to give up their books and their maps and all different things? It's you don't want to get stuck in the past. Now we're talking about doing videos, we're watching videos, we're learning about that kind of stuff. So always try to improve and don't get stuck in the past.
Right.
Learn to set aggressive goals for the day and then critique them at the end of the day. What an idea. I don't know. Set some goals and then see how you think about it at the end of the day. What did you do? Did you complete your list of what you scheduled for yourself? Like Cheryl said, you don't just get up and go through the day. You've got to plan it and do your prospecting, do the things. You'll feel good at the end of the day, especially if you're going to critique yourself. I don't know. Has anybody, go ahead, Cheryl.
I just heard something, I was reading something the other day and they were saying that one of the biggest things that makes people happy and satisfied in their life is setting goals and actually moving toward them. Making progress is what it said. Making progress every day. Not necessarily, meeting everything, but at least making progress.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So when I was looking at things for the meeting this week, I was thinking, I want to do something fun. And I was like trying, so I want help with this. Anybody out there? Get involved in short-term contests. I love contests. I love that playing games and things like that. So I was thinking maybe next week we could have something, some kind of game. I looked online and I just got overwhelmed and I just went back to the normal thing, but it would be fun if we could play a game or do something a little bit different. If anybody knows a game that we could play on a Zoom where everybody can kind of be involved. I was like thinking of trivia or something like that. But it's fun to do something a little bit out of the ordinary and keep things lively, right?
Yes.
Okay. You guys, I mean, Kahoot. Who's that, Mary? Okay, I'll look into that, Mary. Thank you.
A good contest would be something to do with videos. You know, whoever has the best video each week gets.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to do that.
Yeah.
30-second videos. Something short.
Yeah, or maybe a challenge. Like I said, go out there and take a 30-second video. Don't be in it. Just take it, narrate it, and see how it works. There is so much with this kind of stuff where there's a barrier, an emotional barrier to getting started. There is so much by just doing it. In fact, that's the only way to do it. Is to get started in it, and just do it and take a 30-second one, and it did. Okay, I took a video, I posted it, I didn't die. I've watched it 10 times. I don't look that bad, or at least I'm used to what I look like, or now I know what I look like. You just have to get over it by doing it.
And they've made it so easy, you know, as time goes on, it's super easy now to make an Instagram video, and, you know, the editing it is super easy. It just takes you right through. You can add voiceovers and everything. It's super easy. You don't even have to take a video to learn how to do it. It's just, it's super easy.
Yeah, and you don't even have to look for the right kind of music, because they'll put it right there for you.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, you wanna add music to your story? Here's some Christmas music. Oh, thank you. I mean, it's just easy. Yeah, you're right. Report your numbers every day. That's kind of serious.
Yeah.
Report your numbers every day. How many calls did you make? Did you get any leads? Did you go on any appointments? Those are all the important things that we talk about. Study current market stats. And thankfully, we have somebody providing that to us every week. We don't even have to think about it. It's there. But I encourage you all to do a little bit more of a deep dive into your neighborhoods that you know or want to be in, like what he did on his Oregon City. That's phenomenal. I mean, if people are looking for information from somewhere, they're going to find that on YouTube. You got to go out and study that market so that you can provide the information. I don't know. I feel so much more confident after having this every week. We go over these things. And when somebody asks me, I have things to talk about. There's no doubt that when they ask me a question now, they know they're going to get some good information. So it makes me feel confident and like a source of information for people.
Yeah. And I would say look at the MLS every day, just at the new listings and see the prices. If you're not out there showing homes, sometimes it's hard to get a grasp of what is going on. But if you're actually looking.
I love that you said that, because I was looking in my emails this morning. I signed up on my own website to get emails or information on open houses and listings, new listings or changes or whatever in Battleground. Those are the things I signed up for. And I got email. 0 listings. So it's a quiet week, but at least you know that. So when somebody says, so how's work going? And you can say, well, honestly, it's just kind of been quiet this week, but the interest rates, and then you have all this other information that you can talk about. So it isn't just, you're just not just talking about the interest rates or the whole area. You have some specifics like, well, I noticed there wasn't any open houses this weekend, probably because it's Christmas, but you know, you got other things that you can talk about too. So go in and do a deep dive in your area that you want to focus in. If you don't have an area you want to focus in, get one.
Yeah, and if you know that, then you can, if you have buyers, you can say, hey, or sellers, you can say, hey, if you list your house now, there are buyers out there looking today that have hardly anything to choose from. So you'll get serious buyers that are actually going to make offers, and you be stronger.
And you won't have the competition that you're going to have in a couple months. So, well, meet new people every day. Don't just hang out with the same old people every day. So that's a fun idea. I like that. I'm always, you know, that's what's nice about my tennis club is people come and people go. and there's always new players coming in. You always have opponents that you get to meet if you're playing competitively. So, like I just got into, like, there's a whole new group of people that I got to meet over this last year playing more tennis and joining extra teams. So I picked up a buyer just recently because she's going to be buying a house. So that is just meet new people. Even if you already know them, make an effort to do things with them, like go to coffee and send them a Christmas card, get their address so that they can be added. Everybody else is getting my Christmas card. I feel bad. I don't have your address. What's your address? You know, talk to everybody, make friends.
That's a tough one. Anybody have any ideas? Because I think we all agree this is a people business, but I think we also all get busy in our lives, which, you know, usually don't involve going out and looking for someone new to talk to. It's a difficult thing to do.
Well, if you have a goal and you have a schedule and you have a plan, it really has got to include adding people to your database. And there's probably no other better way than to do it and have fun and meet people and add them to your database. I mean, it seems like maybe some people feel uncomfortable or pushy about it, but they don't look at it that way. They're not looking at it like you're trying to get business from them. They're looking at it as you're trying to include them in something that you're already doing. So,
and this is a great time of year. Everybody's getting invited to Christmas parties or, you know, holiday events. Just going out. It's a good time. Get out there and meet people is what I'm always saying in our meetings.
Yep, socialize. Right. It's fun. I mean, what a job we have. Oh, darn. My job is going out and having coffee with people and you know, taking the time to get to know people.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true. Look for the fun part of our job.
Yeah, and while you're there, you can take a video. Get people involved, and then you can also use that as an excuse to ask them, well, what do you do? You know, why are you here? And I'm making a video.
Yeah. And there's always a fundraiser. There's always a volunteer opportunity.
Definitely.
That now don't make long-term commitments to that unless you're prepared to. But there's always, can you show up for this? Because there's a group of people doing this. Those are constant.
Yeah. And there's people that remember that too. They remember when you volunteer or help out with something. And they'll think of you.
It's a thing in the universe. If you're giving, you're receiving. Yes. Make decisions faster. Yeah, don't think for days and days and days about how you're going to reach out to people. Just make a plan. If you're having a hard time making a decision, call somebody else and ask them what they're doing, and then just copy that. Don't spend hours trying to decide what to do. Just make your decisions and do them. It's all about just do it. Like we've been saying that through this whole thing. Spend 15 minutes to scratch out ideas on a blank paper, brainstorm. That's a good thing to do. I don't know about you guys, but I do my best thinking in the mornings. I like to write in my journal and think about what I'm going to do. So it helps me. I don't know why, but it helps me to write things out. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I definitely like to put things on paper. I take my computer calendar and print it out so that I can write on it.
And if you don't think you're best in the morning, you can do it at the end of the day and it'll be ready for you in the morning when you wake up.
Yeah. Yeah. Or critique what you did at the end of the day. Okay. Make your business plan a working document, not a non-adjustable page. That's always been something that's made me feel a lot better, is that when I do make a plan, I know I can actually change it if I want to. So nothing is unchangeable. You can always change what you have. Go door knocking after a listing appointment. that's a wonderful idea.
Very
I
good
don't
idea.
think I'm a door knocker, but maybe some people are. I'm just not a door knocker.
I always love knocking on doors. But it's a summer activity. It really is. Yeah.
And you don't have to
Passing
do
out door knockers. There you go. Anybody want door? I'll go pass out door knockers in your neighborhood. Just bring them to me. Oh, you skipped one.
Okay.
What's that?
I said, okay.
You skipped
Be
the
careful what you offer. All right.
spend time scratching out ideas on blank paper. That's a big one that I do. I keep it in my car because when I'm driving, I get ideas. I forget where I'm going, but because I've got all these ideas, completely something else.
Yeah, it's a good thing we have GPS, right?
Yeah, I like that it's after a listing appointment. That's a great one. I really have never thought of doing it after a listing appointment, but you could go around to even if it's just to a couple neighbors and say, hey, I'm listing this house across the street or whatever. Just wanting to know if you know anybody that
Oh, wow.
in
Yeah.
this neighborhood.
True. I never really thought about it that way.
Yeah. How impressed would your client be if they gave you a listing and you went right out and presented and talked to the neighbors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And an open house, Mary Gray just said, and before an open house, she likes to go around and you can invite people to it. I know people in my office do that before they go on their open houses. They actually do go talk to people in the neighborhood. We only have one last thing. Set new accountabilities and get new partners. So that's a good thing. It's always good to tell somebody what your goal is or what you want to get done or what you want to achieve, however you want to put it. And then it's real. You write it and then you say it out loud and it's real. So start each day at the beginning, start at 0, and sticking to your routine is the key to having a successful business. Started out negative, ended really positive. This is what we need to do every day, start at 0.
It's a great concept. And hopefully you're pretending you're at 0. You're not really at 0 in the bank. But that's the mindset. It every day is a new start.
Yeah. And yeah, but it's that mindset. Yes. If you know what everybody knows what that's like. So, I mean, I don't know anybody who's never had to think about it at least once. So, remember that feeling and go get it.
Right.
All right. Nice. Okay, great message today. And all I'll remind you about is that interest rates are 6.95 today, and the entire world should know that, and it's picking up. And if you haven't, if you're ready to list or sell, we'll give you 10 days. We'll give you 10 days for the holiday, and then we'll come and list and sell your property.
Nice.
Yeah, I hope everybody has a great Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
All right.
Merry
Thanks, everybody.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hey, John, do you have a minute? I can call you.
Give me a call.
Okay, thanks.
All right.